Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here, Sunday the 17th of March. Thanks again for watching weatherweb.net. Remember, we kept free of charge by the adverts you see around the screen here. You coming back and using the site and using the adverts, that's what continues to keep us free of charge. So thank you for doing that. So just a quick look ahead video for you today, and because really we've got low pressure dominating through the next 7 to 10 days. This is the chart for today. You see the centres of low pressure across the country with troughs and bands of showers rotating around it. Now I think what these are going to do is just give an unsettled day. If you're in a drier zone, and I think those probably through parts of the Midlands, through Wales and South West England, you may well get away with a fine day and some good sunny spells. But in some wetter zones, such as across central Scotland, Northern Ireland, and also down towards the southwest of England, here you could just end up with a wet day and some snow on the hills too. Now for Monday, you see a little change. The low pressure still in control. Drier again across central parts of Wales, southern England, but some heavy showers there. One or two just isolated scattered heavy showers, but more persistent heavy showers moving on to southern and southeastern coasts. Also some rain across northern England, across Northern Ireland, and also coming into the east of Scotland too. Now with that flow coming in from the east, temperatures are going to be falling, cold air coming in all the time, increasingly turning the rain to snow across the Pennines, the hills of Northern Ireland and the hills of Scotland. On to Tuesday even, and again low pressure still in control. You see that weak front that's lying here across Northern Ireland, down through northern parts of England, southern parts of Scotland too. That producing further outbreaks of rain, and on its leading edge here it is going to be falling as snow. You can see there the easterly wind still bringing in the cold weather. Down to the south though, more scattered heavy showers here, but some sunny spells as well, and for many areas it should be dry. On to Wednesday and low pressure south of us. Quite a slack pressure flow through Wednesday, but generally coming in from the east. What that's going to do is bring more rain and snow across eastern Scotland, across northeastern parts of England. Elsewhere, those scattered heavy showers once again, but some sunny spells too. And on Thursday, we start to see a change look. Pressure has built in from the northeast. We've got the flow going around more into the southeast. Generally dry, probably an early frost, and feeling pretty cool too. Some snow showers here for eastern Scotland, but just look out here to the west. It's there where the action is. Low pressure out to the west. These features pushing their way northwards, bringing rain into Ireland, probably the far southwest of England, perhaps the west of Wales. And then for Friday, look, those fronts pushing northwards. Been telling you about these over the last couple of days. It was always going to be these more sort of western areas, Ireland, perhaps the far southwest of England, West Wales, western Scotland, where saw most of the rain and also strong winds. Feeling cold too with this southeasterly flow coming in. For many, it should be dry. There may be some bright spells as well, particularly towards the south and the east. And it's that gradually improving temperature southeasterly flow that continues. You see here that we do see a pickup in temperatures look towards next weekend on the ensemble, but look, a fair amount of rain around. Then we see temperatures kind of stabilise off, perhaps even become a little cooler for a time, before picking up at the end of the month as the southerly winds come in once again. Notice too the rainfall amounts on there. It's still predicting that there'll be some rainfall. The GFS ensemble showing that right the way through. So trying to keep things fairly unsettled to the end of the month, but I still think it's going to be Ireland, Western Wales, Southwest England, Western Scotland that sees the biggest threat of rain towards the end of the month, with many central and east areas then becoming dry, and that pattern taking us into the early part of April as well. Ensemble City Guide here just picks up on the very beginning of April, and you see there the temperature's rising a little bit less rain as well. So it's starting to hint at this idea of the ridge building through as high pressure towards the east, low pressure towards the west. Now the ECMWF hasn't exactly covered itself in glory over the last few days. It's been chopping and changing with its cold, trying to make some very cold days. You see towards the end of the week it makes it chilly once again, but then picks up temperatures here as we get into next weekend and into the beginning of the week after, showing the idea of these milder conditions coming in. So overall then, looks like we're going to go into unsettled conditions during this week with that low pressure over the top of us, but still these signs of an improvement towards the end of the month, although always the risk of rain towards the west. Thanks again for watching weatherweb.net. Don't forget, as I said at the beginning, this site is kept free of charge by the adverts you see around the screen, by you coming back, using the site, using the charts and using the adverts. That's what keeps us free of charge. So once again, thanks for watching and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.